Hello everyone. Here's the first step of our step-by-step guideline for setting up a Hadoop environment. The basic requirement is you should have a Linux installation, maybe Ubuntu or Fedora. But here I have a Fedora fresh installation. So the first thing I'm going to do is installing the Oracle JDK instead of the Open JDK that comes with the package manager of your Linux flavor. So if you already have LibreOffice installed, then Open JDK's JVM might be there. In my case, I have removed both JVM and the LibreOffice from my system. So I'm going to start installing Oracle JDK first by downloading it from their site. So I'm going to first JDK download, search this on Google and go to their download page. I just want the JDK, so not the NetBeans. So here we have a couple of options, and anyone will be fine, but I'm going to use the 8102. So here we have two downloadable files, which first one is the RPM and the second one is the tar.gzip file. I don't want to mess up with the package manager and I need the full control over my Java installation, so I am not going to use the RPM option. Instead I am using tar.gzip file. So first I have to accept the license and agreement, then click on the download this tar.gzip file. So it will be downloaded to your downloads folder or any other place you have selected file downloading it. In my case, I already have this file downloaded in my downloads folder. I'm going to switch to that folder in terminal. So you can see I have simple tar.gzip file here, and you can also browse it with your file browser. You have two options: either use the terminal to extract this thing like this, or you can use the GUI as well. It will take a couple of seconds because I am running a virtual machine on VirtualBox. So it's done. So here you have the extracted folder. Basically I am keeping all the custom software installations in my home folder. There's a separate folder I have created called programs. So here I put all the third-party software that I am installing or using. So anyway, if you want to use this JDK with other users of your system, you can put it in somewhere like usr/lib that comes under your root file system. But I don't want to do that because I am the only user using this thing, and as well as I don't want to mess up the file system or do any other damage. So first I'm going to move this JDK folder to my programs folder in home directory. I'm going to do this by typing mv home/programs. Okay, we are done. Right. So the thing is that even though we have just extracted the folder, we have a couple of more things to do. If you type Java version here, you will see that we are getting command not found error. So what we are going to do next is setting up the couple of environmental variables. This is similar to the environmental variable setting up thing in Windows, if you are familiar with installing JDK. So here I am going to first switch to my home folder. in Linux system we have a file called bash rc, which is an idle file. So I'm going to edit that file and put couple of environmental variables into it. So here's my JDK home. So I need two environmental variables actually. So dash rc, I'm going to edit it with vim editor. Okay. At the end of this file, I am going to initialize these variables. First one is called, I'm going to export. First one is called Java home, and the value is equals to my JDK home folder. Note that this is not the bin, it's the root level of your JDK installation or JDK folder. So next what I have to do is update the path variable so I can execute Java command or Javac or any other Java related commands from my terminal. So to do that, I am going to initialize a variable called path and append the existing path variable to that. Okay. So when you are referring to an existing variable, note that I am using a dollar symbol at the beginning part. Then to append another value or add additional values, I am going to separate the path with colon, not the semicolon like in Windows, but the colon. So I am using this Java home variable. Again I am putting dollar symbol, not that, slash, then bin. So in that case I can call any command inside this bin folder from my terminal. Just change it and I'm done with this. So I'm going to write and quit wq save. Okay, the next thing is I have to load the bash rc file again. To use that, I am going to do that. I am going to use the source command, source dot bash rc. So let's try again executing that Java command which was failed last time. Now I have successfully installed Oracle JDK in my environment. Okay, that's all about setting up the JDK. See you again in the next step of this series. Have a nice day.